Well, hello. So this is going to be a message from Spirit, collective reading, and then Carol C, her last name is C, and I want to spit people's private last names out, but Carol, then your questions will be at the end, okay? So let's go ahead and do a collective reading. This is going to be a message from Spirit to you about what you should be focused on. Also, since you never hear what you're doing right, I think the Spirit wants to give you a message about what you're doing right. I also want to see what you can look forward to, what's coming in for you, following the future. So we'll just do that and just see kind of what's going to pop up for you here in the future. Okay, Spirit. All right. Bottom of the deck, top of the deck. We'll get those messages. The one that sits here at the bottom is envy. We're working on jealousy. We're working on wanting another life, wanting more, seeing somebody else that maybe has more or looks better. Okay, those are some things that we're working through. We're working through some of this little bits of envy. The other energies we got, go figure, this is the message for my collective group. We're working on acceptance and relationships. Okay, so we're working really hard right now on how to accept what your relationship has become. Okay, whatever that is, right? So whatever your relationship is, you guys are working on just dealing with it. Whether you're in union, whether you're separated, whether you're ghosted, whether you're in communication, whatever it is, okay? We're going to go ahead and read some of that. So with relationships, in this three-dimensional world in which we live, there is a sense that we are separate from one another, and that also we meet by chance, just by accident. But you see, this is the illusion. The people in your life is drawn to you, and they are here for a reason. And chances are you might have even known them before. It is through sharing these experiences together and having this relationship with them that we begin to understand ourselves. When someone comes into your life, you must see what is not resolved or whole in the person and understand the lessons he or she brings home to you. We call this mirroring. You draw others to you like magnets in order to learn various aspects of yourself. The people you have close relationships with on earth are usually members of your soul family. You have chosen to incarnate together to help each other learn lessons, even though it may not seem that way to you right now. Once your lesson is learned, you'll figure it out. Don't be surprised when you do learn the lesson if that person fades away. People are in your life for a reason, a season, and some a lifetime, depending on the reason. So understanding that everyone you've met, guys, that's part of your soul lesson from Spirit. Obviously, Spirit's like, guys, some of these people were not meant to stay. And that's sad. And accepting that really is really hurtful. Loving someone and having to let him go like a death, like grief, whether it is by death or it is by their choice or your choice, whatever the distance is, learning to be okay with that is such growth, okay? Such growth. You grow through your grief. Let your grief help you grow is a way to look at this. And the ones that are still with you, do you know how to treat them fairly? It's funny because Libra had the full moon for tropical people. And it's funny because this is all about relationships. It's all this Libra full moon energy, right? It's coming in pretty strong. I do want to hone in on this real quick and just say this to you. Are you handling your relationships that are still around you well? Honestly. Are you having the best relationship you can with your children? Like, are you really creating a good relationship? Are you too busy? Are you too stressed? Are you too ill? Are you too distracted? What is it? Maybe it's those things. Maybe you have a great relationship with your kids. Could it be better? How about your parents? What kind of a relationship do you have with them? Are they both around? Do you cultivate that relationship? Do you tend to that garden? Or have you let it drop? What about grandparents if they're still around? Okay, same thing. Best friends? What about your friendships? Have you grown those relationships or let them fade? Not all of us have time to tend to multiple relationships. That's asking a lot. But maybe you could tend to the garden a little bit more equally, a little bit more fairly, and a little bit more balanced. And the relationships that need more watering, that need more love, give those a little bit more attention to even out that energy. So that's something for you guys to think of as well. So I'm going to read that one. Right now, your soul is learning to accept, and it may feel like it's forcing you to feel out of control in a situation or with another person in your life. Just realize that the universe has given you this incredible opportunity to release control. Perhaps doing so will help you realize that there is a rhythm, a rhyme, and a reason to everything in your life. Rather than thinking that these are just accidents that are occurring, refer to these conditions as moments of divine design. Maybe it is a person or situation that you do not agree with right now. For the moment, instead of having a knee-jerk reaction based on an emotional response, stop, step back, observe, and make an attempt to understand both sides of the equation, which is an incredible gift for you to practice tolerance, grace, patience, and understanding. In turn, this is a great wisdom. Realize that although you have come to accept a situation or a condition, doesn't necessarily mean that you are actually condoning the behavior or agreeing or even saying that you support it. You see it for what it is. And you recognize that there is something rich that you can still learn from it. So that's kind of a little message from Spirit to you guys to just kind of know about your journey and figure these things out. Ooh, Laura's here. If it's the right Laura that had a scheduled reading tonight, 9 to 10 my time, it is finished. I finished your reading, Laura, and it is uploading, and it should be sent to you promptly by morning. Yay! So Laura's reading will be done. Okay, so this is the message from Spirit for you guys to kind of process and go through and work through. Let's go ahead and get some tarot on what might be popping up for you this week, just real quick before I answer Carol's question. So what's going to be coming up for you guys this week? I really feel like communication is coming in from a DM this week. Some kind of a poem, a letter, a text, a card. I feel for some of you it may be a birthday card. Yeah, just a message might be coming through. Maybe a response to a text, possibly. Oh, yay, you needed this tonight? I'm so glad, Sam. Good to see you here. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of cards. I better make some room. This is what's going to be coming out for you this week. Okay. Scoot it over so you guys can see. Okay. Guess I'll just read bottom of the deck down there. Make it even. Okay, so bottom of the deck, 4 of Scepters. I'm loving this. This is 4 of Wands. Have you guys noticed over the last 2 to 3 days we've been getting a lot of 4 of Wands lately? Which is what? Portals, 1111, stability, openings, homes, stabilization, unions, a lot of unions, marriages, connections coming together. So there's a lot of this bonding, and I think that's the best word for it. A lot of bonding is happening. So the overall underall energy is bonding, coming into a strengthened relationship. And I really feel that's where you guys are going because relationships came up. I feel like a lot of you guys are strengthening your relationships with friends, family, children, loved ones, and lovers, okay? There's just this nice glue that's going to hold you guys together. Well, first we have Queen of Scepters. Down here we have Queen of Skulls. Wow, 2 queens. That is so crazy, right? 2 queens right on top of each other. Then we have the Tower in reverse, believe it or not, which is kind of odd for me. It's pretty odd to get that Tower in reverse. The next one is another 4 of Grails. Loving this 4 stable energy. The next one here is Justice card. Wow, a lot of you guys can definitely tell we've been getting a lot of Justice cards too, which is Libra. And for the tropical people, I mean, hello, Libra full moon, right? So yeah, a lot of this Libra energy really popping through lately. The next card here is 5 of Skulls. We've been getting this one multiple times as well, everybody, and you know it. You definitely know it. The next one here is the Priestess. All right. Okay, the next one here is 9 of Knives. Gosh, we've been getting a lot of this one too. Honestly, I'm kind of just seeing just a lot of repetition here. It's just very odd, even in a new deck. The last one but not least, 2 of Scepters. Been getting that one a lot too. Damn, we've been getting a lot of this one. I'd say at least 8 times in the last few days. It's incredible. All right. Let's see if you guys can get in there better. Okay. So what I'm picking up on here is, I think this is a friendship, believe it or not. Sisters, best friends. Even if it's a friendship between male and female, or masculine and feminine. I just feel like we're focused here on friendships. And I don't know why I'm honing into that, but I really feel it. So even if you and your feminine or masculine are kind of coming together in this beautiful friendship, or you guys used to be best friends, like that's really coming in. Someone here is really cultivating their relationships, especially friendships. You want to give to your friends. You want to keep in touch. You want to be there for them. There's just this great energy and this resource of, I want to be in service. Okay, so there's that kind of energy. So Queen of Scepters is definitely a Leo vibration, but I'm open to Aries or Sag, but Leo's probably very prominent. And the Queen of Skulls is definitely a Virgo energy for me, the Virgin, right? The doer, the one that's always acting in service. But I'm perfectly open to Taurus or Capricorn for her as well. But so we've got a very strong and prominent Virgo Leo depiction here, don't we? So a cusper kind of energy. We could be honing into one person that fits that bill. But let's just talk here a little bit about the friendship. Queen of Wands is really fantastic because she is the actress, the singer, the dancer, the artiste, the fun friend, the one that likes to be the center of attention, the one that likes to be in a room full of people and lead them, right? She's the one that makes great parties and is super creative and artistic, right? And then you have the Queen of, Skulls, which is Pentacles. And she's going to, and there's a Virgo sign on there. I thought I saw one. Nope, just Pentacles. Okay, so she is the one that acts in service. She takes care of others. She's nurturing. She gathers for the rest of the collective. She provides. She endures. She sustains. She's a little bit more quiet, a little bit more reserved. She works very hard, long hours. She always, does the same thing. Very ritualistic. She's in order. She's tidy. She's clean. She's health oriented. And did I mention organized? Yeah, we keep saying that. She's really, really organized. And she's someone that, gets the job done. So we have someone that's like the party planner. Hello, Queen of Skulls. And the party entertainer. Hello, Queen of Scepters. So we have this beautiful vibration of like a party that may be upcoming. So for you guys watching, what's going to be coming up this week possibly is a party. You might be planning with a sister, sister-in-law, a sibling, a best friend, or a lover, but there's definitely this big family gathering, and I think there's going to be some creativity. I think there's going to be some decorating. Okay, I think there's going to be some fun setups, kind of like props maybe, or just, I don't know, like theme settings are going to be a thing. So theme setting something, it's already being planned, you're planning it out, you're making this work, you're bringing it together, that's coming up. With the Four of Grails and the Tower in reverse, I think you wouldn't be surprised if there was a cancellation or someone didn't show up. So some of you guys are thinking, well, I don't know if everyone's going to come. If it gets postponed because of the weather, so be it. Also a disappointment that somebody that you really want to come may not come. So there's this, I'm not going to be exactly thrilled about it, but no surprise to me. I mean, it's not going to ruin the day. It's not going to ruin the party. It would be a distractive situation. It would be disruptive, I think, is more so. It would be also painful. And for someone that, really wants to see someone coming up, soon, and it's going to be kind of sad that they're not there, you might look back on a memory, maybe from Facebook, or, a memory in your phone, or just memories by driving and looking around. There might be a memory that pops up, and you might feel a little bit sad because there's a reminder of someone that used to be there but isn't there anymore. So you might have some harsh reminders of separations this week upcoming, over the next 7 days or so. The next card that's coming out here is Justice and the Five of Skulls. So I think there's going to be some justice as far as abandonment or... Yes?
Where's the garbage truck gonna be here when get out trash?
Friday.
But when did they have this fire truck? Garbage truck. When did they have that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Who got me yet?
Oh, when you were 3. Okay, can you let me work now, baby? I'm almost done. Keep looking. Okay. So anyways, with the Five of Pentacles, there's this energy here about abandonment and loss and grief and feeling out of control and being hurt by another person. You may have been hurt by an earth sign, okay? So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And you may feel like you're still suffering about it. Tell Mariah. So anyways, there was definitely this suffering that you had to endure, and it's been really hard to get over, but I think you're finally going to get some justice. And justice means something good's going to tip in your favor to balance out what happened. So if you've recently lost money or spent too much, there's going to be a balance, a wash, or some kind of an evening out. So finances will be secure. You're going to make it. This week, everything's going to be fine. You're going to make it. You're going to balance it out if it's a financial situation. If it's an emotional situation, that's also going to even out. Good, then she's still there and you can ask her for help.
No, she's eating. That means that she can't come down and help me.
It's bedtime anyways. I told you forget about it till tomorrow. Now go on. No. You're not going to watch any videos when I'm done if you don't let me finish right now.
What? Who am I gonna get?
Someone else.
Well, my mom will go on TV. All my things go with me.
Okay, well, go on.
Is it okay if I have a movie?
Yep, go do what you want.
Okay.
So anyways, there's going to be some kind of a karmic retribution that's going to be happening for you if you've been hurt by someone. Sorry about the interruptions, everybody. So that's going to be coming up this week. So some fairness and some justice, balance, restoration. Mostly balance and restoration is what I feel that's coming up for you. For others, I actually feel like there's going to be a healthy dose of rain. Wherever you might be, maybe where you are, there's rain. Where I'm at, there's a lot of snow. Oh, I wish we had rain. That would be really wonderful. I'm hoping we get more rain than snow right now. But for those of you that are fortunate enough to get rain, I think there's going to be a nice amount of rain that's going to be coming down. And it's going to kind of cleanse your energy and clear your energetic field around your home and around your family. And so that's really, really nice. The next cards that we have here is the Priestess and the Nine of Knives. This week, I think you are going to have a lot of late nights. Okay. This is going to be more around, I would say, 2 and even 3 a.m. For some of you guys, you might even push that note. Okay, you may push the envelope on that. But I definitely feel there's some late night reading. I don't know why I'm feeling reading, but there's going to be some late night reading coming up this week that you're going to be working on. For others, I think you might be working on your eyesight, so getting maybe a pair of glasses or some contacts. There's something about insight and seeing. Right now, you're not seeing things very clearly. Maybe it's just a metaphor that Spirit's showing me you're going to be getting glasses as a metaphor to see clearly. But I feel for a lot of you, literally, it's getting some kind of seeing assistance here. But for others, it is a metaphor. And maybe you're not just getting contacts or glasses or something like that. You may just be trying to get more insight. So a lot of reading for education purposes, spiritual education, and maybe even schooling education. But there's going to be a lot of late night reading. Okay? Also research. For a lot of you, I'm picking up research. A lot of research into things that you're just picking up on. I do think you're going to learn very quickly. I think you're going to gain that knowledge very, very quickly. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be feeling. The next one over here is the Two of Scepters. I didn't get to show you guys these, huh? I'm sorry, I was talking without showing you. So we have here the Two of Scepters. Look how he looks crazy, right? He looks like that guy in that movie, Silent Hill. It kind of reminds me of him. Not that big triangle head, but just the energy of what he is. On his belt, he's got lots of Aries symbolism on him. A very Mars-driven person. A lot of iron. The tower sits behind him. Just so crazy. This is going to be a decision about this tower. You're still facing and dealing with this tower. It's like this tower already happened, but you're still dealing with it. Can't really escape it right now. So the last one here, Four of Scepters, is just trying to get grounded and make sense of all that mess. I'm just trying to get grounded. A lot of you guys are just sitting quietly, meditating in peace, healing your body. There could be somebody getting tattoos or getting hemp, whatever you call that, henna, or tattoos on you. A lot of you guys may just be working on skincare, and body care. So a lot of this. I do think a lot of you guys are going to be focused on re-healing your body. Maybe doing some working out and some meditation and some yoga poses. Maybe something you're really going to be doing this week also. Under that, we have the Two of Grails, which is a beautiful, loving relationship. When you get Four of Scepters and Two of Grails, I mean, I almost think that this week you guys are going to be in touch spiritually with a soulmate. Underneath that is the Ten of Scepters, Ten of Wands. So a lot of you guys are just making peace with whatever it is you're letting go of. So I'm really proud of you guys for letting these things go. All right? So this week, that's looking really good for you. All right, and as we go, we'll just get a message from your person, and then I'll move into Carol. What is a message from your person? Okay, so what is a message from your person? Okay. Don't put the cart before the horse. Your person is kind of telling you, hey, listen, I know you're preparing for our comeback, but don't jump the gun here. I know you've got the freedom to move and do what you want, but we need to make sure we have all of our ducks in a row before we just jump into anything. The candles, important discovery. I think it's just enlightenment, figuring things out. You know, just because the light turns on doesn't mean it's time yet. So there's this energy of, oh, I'm rushing in, my love is awakened, and kind of jumping the gun, rushing into it. If a lot of you guys feel like your love has just been reawakened, don't rush into it just yet. Okay? Give it a little bit more time, my dear sweet horsies. All right, let's get another message from your person. All right. Give me another message from this person. Okay, so canoe, bottom of the deck over here, I didn't show you, is an upcoming adventure. So something's coming up between you and your person. There's going to be some movement. The boats remind me of Six of Swords. Getting in the boat and moving forwards into resolution. Leaving difficult waters into calm waters. Bottom of the deck here is I'm seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. So I think it's pretty obvious. The signs and synchronicities that are most seen are numbers. There's going to be names across the screen as well. Pictures, reminders, those kinds of things. But the most obvious are going to be like license plate numbers or cars that look like yours, your names popping up everywhere. And of course, the synchronistic numbers. But your person is saying, hey, I'm seeing a lot of that lately. Your person is also telling you, you are my queen or my king for those gentlemen out there, but you are the one, right? You are my queen. And we did have two queens earlier. So this person definitely sees you as royalty, as the one, as the ultimate. The next card we have is my soul yearns for yours. My soul yearns for you. So there's this desire for you that your person has, and you've been feeling it, right? You've been feeling it get fired up between you and your person. It's real. All those crazy thoughts you get in your head, all those feelings in your stomach, all those crazy dreams, all those ideas, feelings, images, they're sending you those vibes. Your person is yearning for you very, very much, and I know you feel it. The next one from your person is it will happen in divine time. And the next one here is I don't want to run anymore. Yes, finally, right? So your person's like, I'm not running away from you. I don't want you to run towards me like a bat out of hell, like this horse, right? Just running towards you. Freedom to move, right? I'm coming at you. You love me, you want me, you yearn for me, I'm on my way. You know, your person's like, chill out. Just because I'm feeling you, just because my light's on, just because I'm opening up doesn't mean I'm ready to take you on yet. It means that I want to stop running and start walking towards you. So again, they want to walk towards you, not run towards you. You kind of want to run towards them. Let them take it easy, let them walk to you, and just see what happens. All right, so I'm going to get a fortune cookie oracle, and then we'll be done with that. Give me a fortune cookie for those people watching. All right. So down at the bottom of the deck, we have work. I'm sorry, not work. I don't know why I said that. Woke. Spiritual awakening is upon you. Fortune favors the brave. Suit up. Take charge. You're going to have to do the work. Fortune favors the brave. So don't hang around doing nothing, okay? All right. All right, so this is it, guys. I'm going to move on to Carol C. Earlier, I did my live, and it was a good 2.5 something hours. And at the end, I didn't have a chance to get to the 100 clubs. So I told everybody to go to the bottom of the comments section. If they had time to watch the reading, it's been about 4 or 5 hours. Everyone's had time. And put your questions in the comments so I could come on tonight and answer them. I think I've given everyone ample time. I'm going to take whoever questions were in the comments. And the only person that had a question in the comments was Carol C. So Carol, I'm going to be doing your question. You had Spirit, what should you do next? And are you on a twin flame journey? Is this why you're spiritually awakening? So you want to get some answers on that. So I'm going to go ahead and get there. For anyone else that is part of the 100 Club, I would love to answer your questions tonight, but I'm a little bit tired and put out this evening. I already did a few hours earlier, and I did this little collective tonight to kind of give everyone time. I will be back on tomorrow, and please, by all means, be present, and I'll answer your questions tomorrow. If you want to get in line first for the 100 Club, put your comments in this video. Go down there in your comments and ask your question. And I'll write them down just like I am tonight, and tomorrow after my collective, I will definitely answer those questions for my 10 people from the 100 Club. For everyone else, if you want to get a reading from me, I've just been putting an ad out today. 2 times the ad has been out. On April 1st, I have some availabilities, and I am willing to do mini emergency readings, just 4 of them, on April 1st for $111, which is quite a substantial amount off. They're normally $188. So I brought it down to $111 for the first. It's a chance for you guys to get a reading from me because I don't have any readings really opened up yet. My calendar's closed. I'm not doing personals. I'm not going to be answering 22s for a little while. So this is an opportunity to get some answers if you want some from me. Okay? And that's now available. Please go to jks1111.com, schedule it, and it's a Cash App special only. So please go through Cash App and you can pay for it there. What?
What does not want to change my video that I don't want to watch, and she's not changing it to even a short video. She's being mean.
Okay, well, when I'm done, I'll go have a talk with her. All right. All right, so thank you everyone for watching. This is going to be Carol's question. And then I am pretty much done for the evening. My little guy really needs me and really wants me. So I've got to go ahead and make some time. Me and him did watch Rango earlier. I posted a little mini video for you guys. Like a little ad. It was just me talking with a piece of Rango that I was watching with the kids. It was really fun. So we had a little snack. We watched Rango. And then I got back on for you guys. I just got him ready for bed, but he's not wanting to sit down in bed and watch his movie. He wants to come bother mom down here working and bug me for videos. So that's what he wants to do right now after he's settled. So I'm going to go and get him ready for bed. Okay. Oh, you saw that, Emily? You saw my little Rango video? Yeah, we love that movie. We really love that movie. I'll have to show you guys. We got a little bearded dragon for Matthew. You guys, I think I had about 5 people donate some money to Matthew. I would say about 2 to 3 months ago. Markers was one of them. There's some other people that donated just little money for him to get more Godzillas or more toys or things. We really didn't need more toys. So I ended up giving him like a little savings account to get something special for him. And I ended up getting him the little bearded dragon. We already had the fish tank from my old house. So we already had the tank, and I just got some stuff. And yeah, we got the little bearded dragon. So he has his real life, that's right, Markers, his real life little Godzilla. So he's super excited. And if all goes well and I get my funds right, this weekend I want to take him to go see the Godzilla King Kong movie in the theaters. It's coming out on Wednesday or Thursday, one or the other. So yeah, I'm going to definitely be excited to see that. All right. Okay. So anyways, thank you all for donating money to Matthew and being patient with Matthew and being understanding with him. He's really thankful for those little sweet gifts that you've given him. Okay. Spirit, please keep directing me now for Carol. Spirit, what is your message to Carol? Please give me your message to Carol. Hi, Patrice. I saw your message. You said you can't always watch me when I'm live, and you have some important questions as well. Okay. I can definitely answer those. If you want to put that down there in the chat, I can schedule that for tomorrow and get that answered. If it's just one question, I can get it probably answered tonight, but I did plan on answering whatever questions people have. Remember, you have infinity amount of time to use your questions. It doesn't all have to be at once. Patrice, you waited? Okay, love. So if you have a question, I will answer it. Okay, but the rest of you guys, please put them in the comments after this video so I can answer those questions in the next video. Kind of keep it in order. Okay. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Carol. I want to know, is she on this journey because she's in a twin flame relationship? Yes, donations are greatly appreciated, everybody, on Super Chat, on Cash App especially. Anything that you can throw my way is certainly supportive of me and this channel and my family for sure. I appreciate everything. Thank you, guys. Spirit, is Carol on a twin flame journey? Four of Pentacles. Okay, so bottom of the deck, Carol, we have Page of Cups, message of love. And Carol, this is as nice as Spirit can possibly put it out here for you. You're really coming in strongly, Carol, as this Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, Virgo energy, which is very nurturing, very caring, very loving. Always in doing an act of service, always taking care of others. Always willing to lend that helping hand to someone. You've always got your hand out saying, I'll help you. I'll be here. I can be a support. I can help guide you. I can help support you. I can help finance your dream. You're just always there. Thank you, Emily Bowden, for the beautiful $20 from New Zealand. I appreciate that. Thank you. So that's how you're coming in. And Spirit's like, thank you, Carol, for being a kind, sweet-hearted, loving, nurturing earth sign, taking care of this earth and taking care of your fellow soul family. So there's just a big, great appreciation from Spirit. Thank you for the donation there in blue, Diana V. Thank you. So yeah, Spirit's like, message of love, honey. Thank you so much. Your energy is appreciated and your services are so needed. So there's that kind of an energy. As far as you being on this soul twin flame journey, I feel there's kind of an entrapment right now. You're stuck in your mind. You feel imprisoned. You're doing a lot of soul searching right now, just searching your soul, going within, asking important questions. You're on a journey of learning. The High Priestess is here, hidden knowledge. And the Four of Pentacles is a scarcity mindset. Spirit doesn't really want to give you a yes or a no on this. Spirit wants you to keep asking these questions. Thank you, not Yapo, for the $20 for Maddie. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I will give you guys a special viewing of our little Rango. We named her Rango. It's a girl, but he named her Rango anyways. We'll give you a special viewing of our little Rango tomorrow. Okay. Here's what Spirit says, Carol. I don't really want to tell you yes or no. I want you to keep searching. Because this journey, whatever it is supposed to be a soul awakening part of your life. Your spirit has awakened so much. And this imprisonment is, I don't want you to stop thinking about this. I don't want you to stop asking those questions. I don't want you to stop searching because you get an answer. Spirit almost feels like if you get an answer, you're either going to go left or go right. Spirit doesn't want you to go either. He wants you to keep going straight, keep going down this path. With the High Priestess, there's more knowledge to be had. Also with this High Priestess, the hidden knowledge, Spirit says, you already know so much, and intuitively, your gut is telling you what this journey is. He wants you to develop your intuition even more, really much more on point. He wants you to push forward with this security, knowing that you are wise, your intuition is strong, and that you can trust it. And there's this energy here of digging deep, being quiet for right now, right? Spirit with the High Priestess, she's usually hush hush, secrets, keeping quiet. And so there's this piece here. And so Carol, it's Carol Chapman, actually, just so she doesn't get confused if she's watching. Carol Chapman. And there's this energy here of needing to grow into this beautiful, very well-developed High Priestess. Spirit thinks you're going to be an excellent tarot card reader. Spirit thinks you have a lot of clairvoyant gifts and claircognizant gifts. Spirit wants you to develop those energies. Spirit wants you to start to push yourself out of your box, out of your comfort zone. So then we have the Four of Pentacles, which I really love. Now this says scarcity mindset, so there's a little bit of a fear attached that you don't have the gift, that you're not developed enough, that you're not ready. Well, no one's ever fully ready. I'm not even fully ready. You just have to start exercising it, you know? You don't know the potential you're going to have till you're exercising it. And once you're exercising your potential, it's just going to grow and turn into more and more insight. So Spirit wants you to start working that insight out. Start developing this. Spirit, what do you want to tell Carol about this journey? Wow, so we have fear. Doesn't that sound a lot like scarcity? Scarcity mindset and fear, Carol. This is about this journey. You're scared. You're scared about this journey. It says here, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love, which you're working on. You're doing good at that. Let me grab my book. Carol, the outcome of all your choices in life is determined by two emotions, fear and love. Your soul is made out of the energy of love, and fear is an earthly manifestation of a challenge. To embrace and wallow in fear is to go against your very being. Fear in its many guises is the obstacle that your soul uses to test its tenacity, to stay on track. For a soul, human life can be very difficult, but acknowledging that your soul's true nature is love, it will always help you on your path. When fear rears its ugly head, it is really an opportunity for you to stare it in the eye and turn that doubt into trust. View it as a teacher. What lesson are you learning from these fearful emotions? The more you use the energy of love to diffuse fearful situations, the less often they will present themselves. I'm going to just kind of tell you what I'm picking up on this twin flame journey question. You're almost afraid that if you don't know what path you're on, you think you're not doing it right. Or there's more work to be done on this path versus more work to be done on this other path. Again, those are classifications that only Virgos make. It's that classic Virgo labeling. We want to get that label maker, stick the sticker where it belongs so we can cultivate the right path. And Spirit's telling me the path is wild and free. The path is full of curves and turns and ups and downs and in and outs. Transformative. If you're believing that this is a twin flame journey, you should trust your intuition. If you are having doubts that you may not be in a twin flame journey with a specific someone right now, and you have those little knowings, those little red flags that this is not the twin flame. You know, anytime you get a message inside of you and it's like, this is probably my karmic. Or even the classic question, I wonder if this is my karmic. If that's popping up, most likely it is. Most likely it is. If you're getting constant confirmation after confirmation after confirmation that this is a twin flame journey, there's no disputing it. There's just none. Examples. Seeing 1111 when you're with that person or on track of thinking of that person, boom, that's like the first. Example, when I met my twin flame, it was weird things like 1111 as soon as we started really connecting. And then we met, I think, close to that time frame as well. And the weird thing too was when we would see each other, or let's just say I forgot my phone in his car. That stood out for me. I forgot my phone in his car. I had no idea what time it was. We were messing around in the car to be lack of information for you guys. Okay, we were having fun in the car, adult fun. Anyways, I left my phone in his car and he turned around. I had no idea what time it was. I went in my house and I called my phone. He picked up. He was like, okay, I got your phone. I'm turning around. I'll be right there. He turned around from the block and came down. I opened the door, the car door, reached over for my phone, and just as I grabbed it, it said 1111. Just as our hands touched when we grabbed the phone. So that was like weird. And I had seen it lots of times, but just little, awesome knowings like that. It's just like, oh my God, this is just weird. Or texting literally at the moment of 1111 and you're not planning on it with that person. So those are the kind of weird 1111s that kind of pop up. Also just mirroring. Your life and his or her life mirror. you guys have a lot of similarities with your upbringing, with your family ties, not necessarily the same kinds of employment or education family-wise, or even the same kind of locations living family-wise. That's not the synchronicities I'm talking about. I'm talking about the relationships are very synchronistic. The way you view parents, the way you view raising children, those are very synchronistic. Also, paths crossing, you know. So if you cross this person's path by accident very often, that's a weird sign. It's like you're not, it's a big city. You're not planning on seeing this person, yet you run into this person time and time again. Just driving by, walking by, coming into a store, walking into a store, and they're in an aisle and you're in an aisle. It's like, what the actual F? This is not an accident. These are all destined meetings. They're all divine design. Also on your journey, you'll know if you met someone divinely. A lot of times you can see this in your birth chart and your Navamsha chart especially. I like to kind of follow Raj's teachings, which you look at the house opposite from your Venus. For some women, I personally think it can be the opposite of your Jupiter. And that house, whatever zodiac sign is in that house, there's some kind of a sign about that picture, that image. If it's an Aries, maybe it's bow and arrows. If it's a Taurus, maybe it's bulls or cows. If it's Cancer, maybe it's crabs, If it's Pisces, maybe it's fish. Like there's symbolism that you're supposed to meet that person. Also, the house, what does that mean? If it's the 12th house, maybe you met at court, a hospital, or jail. I don't know. If it's the 4th house, maybe you met this person at home through family or at a restaurant, something like that. If it's, the 8th house, maybe you met someone at a secret club, or a nighttime scene, or maybe you met them, through a funeral or through a grieving or through something like that, or right around the grief time. Anyways, there's just a lot of synchronicities that you can look at with being on a twin flame journey, and I'm really going really into it, and I'm sorry, but that was too much. But what I'm trying to say is just trying to help you out here, Carol. There will be divine knowings that there's no way around it. None. I mean, those are just the tip of the iceberg. The very tip. The little cherry on top. Those are just tiny little things that make sense. It goes deeper and deeper and layer after layer. Past life connections, names, meanings of names, traditions, family lineage, growing up in specific areas, crossing paths again, parents possibly crossing paths, dreams and visions of a future together or past life memories, knowings of having children with this person and them coming to fruition, like all of your premonitions coming up. There's so many knowings about this. There's just more than I can even say on a video. But my point is, you're going to know, Carol. You're going to know. And when you do know, there's no changing your mind. There's no, oh, we had a fight, so I guess we're not twins. Oh, we're not getting along, so I guess we're not twins. Oh, we're separated and we're not coming back together and it's been 2 years, so I guess we're not twins. Those are all bullshit excuses. People that have excuses like that aren't twins because twins don't play that bullshit. When you know who your person is, you know. And if they're an asshole or biatch, then I'm sorry, because that sucks. But the point is, and there's no reverting. There's no going back. There's no, it's a false twin. That's bullshit. Those are excuses. Part of being spiritually mature is knowing, trusting your intuition, and that's it. That's it. And developing that kind of confirmation attitude, developing that kind of a certainty, developing that kind of an inner intuitive knowing is a gift that we all have. But it's up to us to cultivate that, to build it up, to work on it, to grow that gift. It's not just going to be badass and amazing because we're lucky. it's going to be badass and amazing because you developed it. So, you know, Spirit wants you to keep developing it so you get your badass, amazing knowings and without a shadow of a doubt. Spirit really wants you to keep going down this road and doing that. So with ending on that, for your spiritual journey, the message of love here is to keep hanging on and staying firm on this journey. Keep hanging on to this mission, to keep believing whatever it is you're being led to believe, to keep growing and to keep climbing. Don't give up on the climbing. It looks like soon to be. Holy shit, this is another sign for you, Carol. 444. And your person talked about synchronicities. The foundation and commitment. 4 of Wands. Again, which we keep getting. 4 of Pentacles. And 4 Swords. 444, Carol. That's going to be your go-to number right now. And it's about getting stable. It's about getting firm. It's about having certainty and having a foundation that you will not waver from. Is your foundation made of a rock? Is it stable ground? Is it mush? What is your foundation? But that's what you're cultivating right now on your spiritual journey. You are in a healing and recovery stage from a very painful situation with someone that has caused you to soul search. So whatever this mission is, keep going down it. So that is your message there. Your love light is getting turned on, Ace of Cups. The next question here was, what's your next move? What should be your next move? Spirit, please guide and direct me for Carol. What should be Carol's next move? What should be Carol's next move? Well, that just flew out. I'm also hearing watch the clock, Carol. Look at all those numbers, synchronicities. Watch the clock. Bottom of the deck here is 4 of Cups. There it is. 4s again for you, Carol. 4s, baby. Lots of 4s. 4 of Cups, missed opportunity. Next is 6 of Wands, success and recognition. I hear humiliation right there. The next one is 2 of Swords, stalemate and indecision. The next one here is Lovers, twin flame connection. Loving that one. Look how beautiful that card is. It's one of my favorite cards. This is Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Journey Tarot. Really a fan of this one. The next one here is the Star, universal alignment. And bottom of the deck is 4 of Wands, foundation and commitment. Got the 4-4 again. You got, guess what, Carol? You got 4-4-6-6. Boom. What can you say about that? So really what I'm hearing here, the next thing you should do, accept any humiliation gracefully. Accept your missed opportunities. Deal with that. Acceptance is important. You have a decision to make about this twin flame connection, and that is to stay hopeful. The Star. Believe that anything's possible. Believe. Keep that love light on. Always have hope. This is universal alignment. Keep going down this path. Look at all the little candles or whatever what's aside her. Okay, keep going down your path, for it's aligning you. It's stabilizing you with the 4 of Wands. I'll get one more oracle for you. What is something that Carol should do? What is the next step for her? Seriously, Carol, we just had this today. Didn't I say accept? Boom. There it is, Carol. Acceptance. For real, for real. That message is 100. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Okay, the courage to change the things I can and the wisdom to know the difference. It's all about this card. That's your next step. Right now, Carol, your soul is learning acceptance. This may force you to feel out of control in this situation or with the person you're in love with. Just realize that the universe has given you this incredible opportunity to release control. Perhaps doing so will help you realize there is a rhythm and a rhyme or a reason to everything in life. Rather than thinking that these are accidents that are occurring, refer to these conditions as moments of divine design. Maybe it's a personal situation or a person that you do not agree with right now. For the moment, instead of having a knee-jerk reaction based on an emotional response, stop, step back, observe, and make an attempt to understand both sides of your guys' situation, which is an incredible gift for you to practice tolerance, grace, and patience. Realize, Carol, that although you have come to accept your situation or the condition that involves you guys, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are convinced that their behavior is okay or even that you support it. You just see it for what it is and you recognize that there is something great and rich to learn from it. Acceptance and judgment is down here at the bottom, Carol, so keep a hind eye on that, on your judgments. We're going to get one more oracle here, maybe two. Where should you go next? What does Spirit want you to do, Carol? Birdhouse. Four of Wands energy, right? Be safe and secure. Spirit wants you to stabilize. Work on your house. Keep busy with home chores, home creativities. Focused on your home life. That's going to bring you That's going to bring you peace. So stabilizing your own space is going to bring you peace. Bottom of the deck, read more. Okay, that's going to bring you peace as well. Let's go ahead and get an oracle for Carol. Of course it wants to fall. Okay. Stuck. Just like your Eight of Swords earlier. Growth is painful. Change is painful. But stagnation, that's agony. Stuck. So this may be a painful situation to just grow and change and do things differently, but that's becoming unstuck. So bottom of the deck for you, Carol, is this is divinely guided. No stopping this train. Brace yourself. You're being divinely guided. There's no stopping your train. You're going to keep going and going and going. All right. Well, thank you, Carol. I'm really hoping those questions of yours got answered. You've now used 3 of your 10 questions. And then I was going to answer a question here for Patrice Odell. You said you were really patient. You can't wait. Something's urgent. You really need it now. You're here and you've been waiting. So I do want to be able to answer that question. And for the rest of you, please, since I am tired, please go ahead and put your questions in the comments. If you're part of the 100 Club, now's your time to put your questions in the comments. So tomorrow I can have them written down and get prepared to answer those after our collective reading. So always keep an eye out and your names will be time-stamped. You can always refer back to those to get your readings. Okay. Memphis Queen, I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the video that the last video I did earlier today, I asked everyone that was watching as part of the 100s Club to put their questions in the comments. And right before I came live tonight, I went in my little app and I checked the comment section to see whose comments were there. And the only comment, I only had 2 comments in my whole feed. And the only other comment question I had was Carol's. So that's who I did after this reading. So tonight, I'm going to give you the same opportunity to put your questions in the comments. So then the next reading, I can answer those questions there. Okay? Only because today's been super long. Otherwise, if it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd be taking all your questions. But I think it's like midnight. And I don't know, they need me, so that's why I'm not just taking them immediately. But this video was specially for people that had questions. It just turned out Carol was the only one. Okay, so Patrice, what is your question, love? Let's go ahead and get your question answered like I said I would for you. I do keep my word. Patrice, honey, what was your question? And please, by all means, everyone else, put them in the comments. It's already 2 a.m. your time. Sammy, what is the 100 Club? Amazing, Sunval. Hi, love, you missed the 100 Club stuff? I was offering a special. It was $100 for 10 questions, prepaid. So $100 through Cash App, and you're able to get 10 questions whenever you want them at the end of collective readings. And you can use them whenever you want. You can use them, you know, 1 to 2 at a time, though. So 1 to 2 questions a time, just so you can, you know, have a little group of questions for you. And I only allowed 10 people, so I had a very small list. And that's what that special was. But currently my special is $111 for a mini emergency reading for April 1st. And if you guys want to jump on that, I'm allowing 4 appointments for April 1st. It's a very big special because my calendar's closed. It's the only day available. And you guys get to have a mini emergency 20-minute reading with me. So that is available, and you guys can all go to my website and schedule your reading at the times that are available, and then pay through Cash App. So it's another Cash App special, okay, for the mini emerge. All right, so hopefully that can help you guys out and see if you guys want to do that. Patrice, are you there? Did you have the question, or I'm going to go? Let's see, maybe she's typing. Oh, it's okay. I apologize, Steph, for not understanding. That's okay. I understand that a lot of you guys come in for part of the reading, but not the whole reading, and you don't really hear all the little, you know, announcements. So that's completely understandable. If you want to wait, we can still wait till tomorrow, or you can do it now. Okay, whatever works for you. She posted. Okay, everyone's pointing up. Obviously, I missed. Wish Mariah was here so she could read it to me. Okay, there it is. I am struggling with Joshua Zamorano. I was wondering, is he single or does he care? He hasn't been in my life for 2 to 2.5 years. I don't know what to do. Okay. So you want to know about Joshua. Okay, so I'll mark that down. Sure, love. You didn't even have a reading last time, so I'm glad you got one now. That's good. Okay, what is your connection with Joshua? Spirit, please connect me to Patrice Bodell and let me know if Joshua wants to be connected to her. Okay, what is their connection? Do they have a strong connection? So the one that came out for you is change. So things obviously did change for you guys. Bottom of the deck is purpose. Okay, let's go ahead and get an oracle in on this one, Patrice. So your guys' situation definitely did like a 180. Something happened with you guys, Patrice. You guys were on the road for something, you were on track for something, and then it went a different direction. So there was something very strange about that, I definitely feel. Bottom of the deck is chickens, being in the moment. Do I have past life oracles? I don't. I need to get those. I don't have them. So we have feather, divine guidance, which is kind of this divine movement, this change that is divinely guided. This really reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune card, the compass, going in different directions. So there's definitely been a 180 for you guys. Feathers will be a synchronistic sign for you with this relationship. So whether you just find feathers sometimes somewhere, or you're attracted to feathers, this may be something special. Maybe even a dream catcher is kind of sticking out to me. A special dream catcher, maybe some kind of a message or have a hidden meaning for you, Patrice. Specifically a dream catcher with feathers on it, obviously. So there's this divine connection with that. I do think you have some pretty serious dreams about this person, even though it's been 2 to 2.5 years. So I think there's this very divine connection for sure. But your purpose for your reason of knowing him and being with him has changed since you met him. The coffee card came out, which is good motivation. I think a lot of this reason why you met this person was to motivate you to get more on a spiritual path so you can find your purpose. So this person is kind of like a soul family. He got on your path to encourage you to search more about your spiritual self. So you have been in search of who you really are. What's your real purpose because of this person? And that is really why you met him. And that's why he crossed your path. And that's why you have this deep connection. Could there be another reason, like a past life connection? For sure. But I also more strongly feel, obviously, this is part of your soul family. So I'm going to rechange. There is a certain comfort in the idea of living a new life without surprises. The status quo has appeal, Patrice, but you will never learn or grow if your circumstances stay the same with him. Everyone wants to live a better life, but this requires you both to change. You have chosen to incarnate into this physical dimension called Earth because of the myriad of opportunities. And if you don't take advantage of them, what was the point? Staying within your comfort zone is overrated. With change comes your transformation. And with transformation comes your evolution. Stop viewing change as good or bad, because all change nourishes your soul. Don't equate it with bad luck. Don't equate it with good luck. Don't even equate it with a lack of control. Life happens, and it's supposed to happen. You can direct how it plays out, and you always have the power to accept a change that redirects your path. So I think you guys kind of had a purpose, but because life is full of because life is full of twists and turns and surprises around every corner, whatever your soul's intentions were with this person changed. And you learned something with him. You grew, maybe faster than expected. Maybe you picked up on a message quicker than your soul even thought was possible. And all of a sudden you changed direction. And that's how it was supposed to happen. So, yes, confirmation, you were supposed to meet this person. Yes, this is a soulmate situation. But what is this purpose with this person? I really think the answer may be kind of hard to accept with this person, but at the moment, and it could change because life is always changing, but at the moment, the purpose you had with him was to help you grow and find yourself. And that may change again. But right now, you're doing what you should be doing. And it says here, being in the moment with the chickens, right? So just being in this moment is the change. And we're going to see what tomorrow brings. Let's get a little bit more in depth with your connection with him. Does he have something he wants to say about your connection? Just to kind of add to what is your connection with this person? What is your connection with this person? What is he feeling about this connection? please be patient with me. So Patrice, this person obviously needs lots of time, and personally, 2.5 years is adequate amounts of time. I really do have a strong intuition that he may come around again, only because I think he is a soulmate. Soulmates can come and go. They can be in your life for a season, for a reason, and some are meant to stay and some are meant to go, but that's still a soulmate. But I feel for this person, he'll be back. It's kind of like a boomerang. He came in, you threw it out, he's gone right now, and then it comes back. This is like a boomerang soulmate. It's kind of an awakening soulmate. Bottom of the deck, I regret how I handled things in the past. So he's kind of growing up right now, and he kind of wishes he didn't treat you the way he did. He feels like he was very young, immature, and childish at the time when you guys ended things. And if he could do it again today, he would have done it differently. He would have ended the situation a little bit better. Let's go ahead and just get one more message from the tarot about your connection. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady progress. Like I said, this boomerang, right? Slow and steady progress. Be patient. Change may be coming. Queen of Swords, sharp and assertive. So a lot of strong air sign energy here for you, Patrice. Strong Gemini here, but Libra and Aquarius are welcome. Bottom of the deck. Got an extra card in there. Magician, more Gemini energy. Yep, like I said. Manifestation tools. So you're manifesting whatever it is you want it to be, Patrice. This can go in whatever direction you want. I think today the most important confirmation you got from me was this is someone that you are supposed to meet. This is someone that was meant to cross your path for a reason, to help you find your purpose. I'm not seeing like twin flame union, vibes in this reading at this time, but I am seeing we're meant to cross paths. And I am seeing that he'll be back. And that's really what I'm feeling for you, Patrice. So I hope that answered your question. Remember, slow and steady progress. And with that, I'd like to close because I'm hearing my clock chime. It is late. Thank you everyone for watching for my Hundreds Club. Please put your questions there in the comments. Oh, Patrice, I am Libra, Sun, and Venus in Tropical. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. So yes, please put your questions in the comments below this video, my 100s, so I can get your questions answered in the next group with the collective readings, okay? So let's do that. So if you guys could please put that in there, I'd be happy to answer them tomorrow. I love you all. Peace, love, and light. Be well. Good night. And remember, like I always say, this love is a journey. This life is actually a journey. So it's not a destination. Never. Just keep swimming day by day. Be in the moment. I love you all. Thank you so much. Good night. Thank you, moderators, for all your help. Memphis, I'll see you tomorrow. Mex, I'll see you tomorrow. Choose Love, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Transformation Queen, of course, I'm going to see you tomorrow. I love you guys so much. I hope this video brought you some peace. Thank you to all my super chatters and my donations on Cash App. Super appreciated. Thank you, Patrice. Bye, guys. I love you. Bye, Markers. Bye, Elizabeth. Good night.